Slick back pony. And in 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Benita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. If you're new, again, welcome. We do videos twice a week. So usually on Wednesday, we have a luxury upload. And then on Friday, we do what we call a Fast Buy Friday. If you think you would like it here, I hope that you would like, subscribe. It's really good to try to turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any uploads. And we just talk about fun stuff over here. We vlog. Of course, like I said, we definitely talk about luxury. But without further ado, today we're gonna get started. Let's chat about YSL and LV. You guys know, if you're not new to the channel, you know that Louis Vuitton is my favorite, most beloved luxury fashion house. But over, I would say, the past couple of years, I just have not really been getting like all the feels from the luxury house. They're doing a good job of like reinventing themselves. I think that they wanted to go after a younger crowd, and they definitely have done that. They want to be hip, they want to be now, they want to be trendy, which, there's nothing wrong with that because they're in it to make money. But I think they have lost their core customer, like me, someone who's in it for the classic brand, someone who really loves a Louis Vuitton monogram, someone who just wants a good luxury timeless piece that you can pretty much pass on. No shade to the brand. I myself have seen a lot of the newer pieces that I do like, but the quality isn't there on a lot of the new pieces, so I really haven't bought anything from them substantial in the last about 3 years, I want to say. One of my last purchases was the Louis Vuitton Graceful MM, and this is probably about, I want to say 2.5, 3 years old. But YSL, on the other hand, has become one of my favorite brands here lately. Now, their online customer service is not the greatest. The actual company's customer service, it pretty much sucks. But the brand itself, I think they put out quality products. But when your customer service doesn't match your products or vice versa, it kind of is off-putting. For me right now, unless they change my mind, I only shop YSL through other retailers like a Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, Neiman's. I do not shop company or from the website, because if there's a problem or if there's something not quite right, it's not okay. I don't know if they're just not keeping up with the growth that they've had, but I don't know. One thing I can say about YSL is their quality is unmatched. They do leathers really, really well. YSL versus Louis Vuitton. And kind of talk about the card holders, what can fit. My YSL card holder, and I will link the ones that they have available down below. This one is the Metalace smooth leather, cowhide leather card holder. So you get 2 slots in the front, 2 slots in the back, of course the main compartment in the middle. This card holder, when I first got it, it was very stiff. YSL does leather really well. They do it in the smooth leather like this one. They also do it like in the pebbly leather. They tend to do the pebbled leather in bright, shiny colors. I prefer the silver hardware, so you see my YSL emblem is in silver. And just looking at that, pretty much looks really good. It doesn't have any nicks or cracks. I'll bring it up closer to you. And while you're there, just look at the stitching. The stitching is still in really, really good shape. And on the back, you see the stitching there. And you can see that it's stitched in the emblem of a Y. Even though YSL pretty much specializes in leathers, Vuitton traditionally has specialized in canvas. You know that they're doing a lot of leather items now. YSL, from what I can tell, from what I've seen in store, definitely beats Louis Vuitton. So the YSL card holder has leather here in the main compartment. It has leather in the first compartment here, and then the last compartment. But then those secondary compartments are not leather in there. It looks like it's like vinyl or something, nylon probably in there. And it's very flexible. Louis Vuitton card holder. Now this is the canvas card holder. no leather in the reverse monogram. My first impressions review of this, I told you guys that I feel like the reverse monogram is more sturdy than the newer canvas that they're doing now. And it still feels very rigid, very hard to get my cards in and out. I packed it on purpose. I usually don't take this many cards in the card holder, but I packed it on purpose so that we can see how many cards it gets in here versus the YSL. Now, if you remember, and I will link my initial impressions video down below, but I thought that I had some glazing issues. It looks like it was just glue residue. And again, that says for the quality, if you're paying X amount of dollars, I don't care if it's expensive or cheap, you know, it's a cheaper dollar amount, you know, it needs to be done a little bit better. I wouldn't expect excessive glue residue on a Louis Vuitton product. That has never happened to me before in the past. That really caught me off guard. Shout out to my girl Roya Felder when she commented and let me know that, you know, watch it, but don't be disheartened by it, because hers did the same thing. It peeled and it was excessive glue residue, and then it was fine. Keep in mind, this is all canvas, this is all leather, so you just need to decide which one you want to do. The price point, I can't remember because this was a gift from my husband. Maybe pop on the screen how much they are now. It has increased. I got this before one of the last Louis Vuitton increases. This was under $300, like right under, like maybe $290 maybe, but I'm sure it's over $300 now. See how many cards can hold. So I have one card here, one card here, and I'm going to take these out, but I will speed through. I have 8 cards in here, all of different like thickness. My American Express card is the thickest. Cards in here, and then 2 here, that brings it to 10. So this so far, from what I can tell, fits 10 cards kind of seamlessly, because you can kind of squeeze it here, put your hand in, and pull your cards out without any trouble. All right, so we're gonna switch all the cards here and see what can fit in here. All right, so I was able to fit every card in here, but I will say it is a tighter fit. Even though this is looser, the leather has, you know, softened up over time. It was really hard for me to get all cards in here. The 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the remaining 6 here to equal the 10 cards. But it was really hard to get the cards in, and as you can see, I can barely, I can't get them out at all. Even if I squeeze, I can't get them out. So I would not suggest putting about 10 cards in here. So as far as the accessibility and number of cards, the Louis Vuitton definitely wins. Now, one thing that I didn't realize, that the Louis Vuitton is a little bit longer, so that's probably why I can get the cards in and out a little bit easier. It seems like the YSL is the exact card size. The Louis Vuitton is just a little bit longer. So let me put them side by side. And you can see here the Louis Vuitton, again, is a little bit longer. YSL is higher, is like taller than the Louis Vuitton. You can see the top of the YSL goes over. All right, let me switch these back out. Okay, final thoughts, you know, which one is best. I really suck when it comes to this part of the reviews. Which one should I recommend? Because I really honestly believe that you should get and buy things that work best for you. For me, I would say, as far as the number of cards you can fit and card accessibility, I'm gonna go with Louis Vuitton. As far as quality, beautification, it's gonna be YSL. There's not a stitch out of place, and I've thrown this around. I've beat this one up. I throw it in the bottom of my purse. I almost used this one almost for 1 whole year straight, and I've dropped it out of my purse, and it's still in perfect condition. So for me, as far as quality, it would be YSL. Another pro for me for YSL are the colors. You know, Louis Vuitton, We know that either you're going to get the reverse monogram, you're going to get the traditional monogram, you're going to get the monogram with maybe the color in the inside. You know, you're not going to, you may go over to the men's line and get the monogram eclipse with the, you know, black and the grays. That's pretty much where you're gonna stay. They have a few specialty ones that you can get now at a higher cost, but with YSL, they automatically come in the beautiful pinks, the black and the gold, the browns, the white. Seeing that the colors are readily available with the YSL. Overall, YSL versus Louis Vuitton, I would still have to go with the YSL. I definitely would, because you talk about quality, availability, you know, what's in stock, and then the color option, it's gonna be YSL. If you have any more questions about either card holder, just drop them down below. I will link what's available on the Louis Vuitton website, and tell me down below also too, which one do you prefer. And I will see you guys on Friday for another Fast Buy Friday. Speak to you soon. Bye.